Hey guys, welcome back to the Lucy Show. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's been a while coming into the stream. This is my second channel. For those of you guys that don't know, now you know. Main channel down in the description below. It is Living with Lucy, where I'm there talking mainly about, well, I try to keep it at finance, stocks, crypto, and whatnot. And over here, I like to talk about anything under the sun, although you're more than welcome to bring up your crypto chats as well, because I did look at crypto earlier and things are looking better, especially for my ape coins, which I still have. Hey there, Larry. What's up? Hope you're doing good as well. All right, guys. So I am amazed, even though I haven't really watched the VMAs in like forever. But that was apparently last night. And Blackpink, whom you guys know I love, K-pop girl group, like the largest K-pop girl group of all time. They won this award, and I was mind blown that there was actually an award that the VMAs was even giving out that had the title, the word Metaverse in it. So I'm going to read this article by Christina Alexander on digital trends, Pubg Mobile. So let me first preface this with I'm not a big gamer aside from like obviously loving Mario Party and like all the Super Mario games and whatnot, Nintendo stuff. Uh, PUBG, I didn't even know what it was. So when I first saw this, like, because I love Blackpink. So when I think it was like the beginning of August or something, or the end of July, when I saw on YouTube that Blackpink had this new song and it said like pub times pub, like Blackpink times PUBG. I'm like, what is this? And I never really looked it up, but then I was told it's kind of like gaming or whatever. And that was it. I didn't think too much about it. But yesterday they just won an award for that. So, Korean pop girl group, it reads here on the Digital Trends article, Korean pop girl group Blackpink won the MTV Video Music Award for the best metaverse performance in PUBG Mobile. I hope I'm saying that right. PUBG Mobile. The category had over 320 million votes, according to MTV, and the group's virtual concert, Blackpink, the virtual, garnered the most votes. So, again, I don't know if like this game had how many virtual concerts and if like Blackpink is one of them. Maybe they'll explain it later. But when I was watching the video, and I highly recommend any of you guys, whether you like K-pop or you don't, to check it out. I mean, they did win an award for this, but it was just like a really well done music video. And I was actually confused when I saw it because I'm like, okay, I get it. It's like it looks like it's a plot for gaming. It looks like an interesting storyline, like behind the music video that Blackpink did. But the stories, well, the lyrics are about love. So I think it's called Ready for Love. Actually, let me double check that before I'm spewing misinformation. Yeah, it's called Ready for Love. MB, if you type in Ready for Love, Blackpink times PUBG Mobile, then you're gonna find this music video. And it's basically like the four girls of the four members. So it's Jenny, it's Jisoo, it's Rose, and oh my god, Lisa. There's four of them, and then they're like animated. But when I first saw that, because I'm into K-pop and like the only other girl group I've known to like kind of start this whole thing with like an animated version of themselves nearly every single video. I think that's just kind of like their theme is aespa. So I thought that they were just kind of doing an aespa thing, but then like I like the way that Blackpink did it because I felt like they stayed in character the whole time. Whereas like for aespa, their style is like they're animated for one point, like it's kind of like they're in the metaverse at one point, and then they like go back to themselves. So I thought that that was just like Blackpink trying to have a different theme or like a different style of like a music video. But now it makes so much more sense that they were just trying to do like a metaverse thing. But I don't know if they knew that there was going to be an award, that they were going to be elected. But okay, let me continue this. MTV introduced best metaverse performance as a new category for the VMAs last month to honor the virtual concerts that were held in the video games in recent years, especially as a result of live in-person concerts getting postponed or canceled altogether due to COVID-19 pandemic. At the time, an MTV spokesperson told ITK via The Hill that the network moved to include the category in the awards after seeing an increase in artists interacting with fans through gaming. An achievement Fortnite can take the most credit for, thanks to the astronomical concert by Travis Scott in 2020. So I do remember that, like seeing that image of like just like a giant version of Travis Scott like on a pink board. I don't know if you guys saw that back in 2020, like all the ads. I didn't watch it, but I just remember seeing that like all over social media. So I think like he really probably put it on the map with Fortnite. Not to mention as an attempt to draw in younger audiences. I think it's more of an attempt for like just the metaverse drawing in audiences with gaming, because gaming is such a big industry and the crypto market wants to be a part of like literally everything and everywhere. Hi there, Haruhi, Purple Radioactive, Stalco, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are all having a lovely Monday. Doesn't really feel like a Monday. I feel like my days are just literally flying by. For those of you guys that do enjoy my videos, so please make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. It is absolutely free to hit that subscribe button. Ring the notification bell to know whenever these live streams, along with my short videos, begin. And always, always destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And here's a cute little sticker enjoying its Bitcoin ride. I honestly feel like we're still in crypto winter, but at least earlier, meaning 10 minutes ago, I looked at crypto and it didn't look that terrible. So, okay, continue on. Says, we saw the opportunity to highlight and honor some of the best, most impactful executions of this and celebrate artists who have found creative ways to use these spaces, which led to the addition of Best Metaverse category this year. Kind of funny that they chose Best Metaverse category like in 2022 when I felt like Metaverse was like overly talked about, overly hyped up in 2021. Like, you know, right before Bitcoin hit 69,000 and totally crashed. Let me have a sip of my passion fruit soda. 5 other artists and groups were nominated for the best metaverse performance, including Blackpink's fellow K-pop group BTS for their performance in Minecraft. Okay, I did not even know this, which streamed on YouTube. Ariana Grande for her Rift Tour concert in Fortnite. Okay, I did hear that Ariana Grande had this partnership with like Fortnite, so that's not news to me. 21 Pilots for their concert in Roblox, Charlie XCX for also hosting a concert in Roblox, and Justin Bieber, okay, I heard about Justin Bieber, for his performance on Wave, a virtual reality platform that hosts immersive interactive concerts by popular artists. So very happy for Blackpink because you guys know I love them. And out of everybody over here, even though I like Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, and BTS as well, definitely Blackpink takes the cake. And it was so good. Like their music video was so good that I didn't even like correlate that until now with like the metaverse or gaming. I was like, okay, this is just like a really great, well done music video. And it looks like them. Okay, like no offense to ISPA. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's AESPA is the other girl group that I'm talking about. If you want to check them out, it's pretty cool as well. They have pretty good music. And those 4 girls, yeah. So the other 4 girl group, K-pop girl group, aespa, they kind of go in and out in their videos, like I said, like real life to the animated version, which I think is an interesting theme. But I don't really think that their animated versions look too much like their real life selves. But if you look at the Blackpink video, I swear, like the Pubg, and by the way, Pubg stands for, hold on, I Googled this, Player Unknowns Battlegrounds. Player Unknowns is like one word. Player Unknowns Battlegrounds. It's a video game series. I don't really get it. I'm looking at the picture now on Google and it looks nothing like what I saw in Blackpink. Maybe because the girls are just too cute. And this doesn't look really colorful and I don't see any flying gemstones around. So maybe I'm missing something. Again, I never play the game. Kind of want to now because Blackpink is involved. Who knows? I always told you guys that one day when I get my own place and I have more space, I would like to start a Twitch streaming account just for gaming. Then maybe I'll try like PUBG first. I don't know. That might be fun. Do any of you guys know what PUBG is or like play any of these games? Or y'all just here talking about stocks and crypto? Or here for the movies and the Netflix that I'm about to break down? Hey there, Raw Food Writer. Long time no see. Do you consider yourself a diva? No. Do I look like I consider myself a diva? I know I can be very dramatic and I can do many different characters in my skits and shorts. And sometimes I am a very dramatic person, but I don't consider myself a diva because I feel like divas are very high maintenance and demanding. And like, there's a reason that they're high demanding high maintenance, probably because they grew up really, really rich and just got everything that their daddy has bought them. Yeah, that's not me. So I don't really see myself being a diva. We're here. She is Diva. Henry says. Espa. I heard and known but never listened their music. GB Love says. Ooh, okay, let me think. Okay, I have to recommend you one. Let me see. Oh, let me see. Because there's so many songs, but if I had to, I'm just gonna Google it. They have a lot of songs, but I want to see like what's the best one that I want to recommend you to listen to. I really like their recent one. It's like, oh, Next Level. Yes. Okay, listen to Next Level. I think Black Mamba was like their first one, and a lot of people like that song, but I like Next Level. Like I felt like I'm talking about Aespa, which is spelled Aespa, that girl group with the 4 girls that I'm talking about that likes to do like the whole animated virtual reality versions of themselves. Next Level, like I listened to it like a billion times. But I really like knew who they were through Black Mamba, like that first song, I believe. And then I thought if you want like a cutesy, because Next Level is like a dance song. If you would like a cutesy, good message, sweet song, I like Life's Too Short. I think Life's Too Short is like, I don't know if it's about cyberbullying or whatever it is, but it's kind of like, people who are just haters. What are you doing? Just need to get a life. Thank you, Henry Beadle Jr. Thanks for the super sticker repair. I love it. My laptop don't support PUBG anymore. Me poor MD says. What does that mean? Do you have to like have a really nice laptop to play PUBG games? Is this not like Counter-Strike or something? Sorry, I'm very noob. I only ever played Counter-Strike maybe like twice in my life. And then like LOL probably thrice at most. I do like League of Legends more though than Counter Strike. I don't even know if people play Counter Strike anymore. But I used to know this girl who was like 5 years old when she was playing Counter Strike, and she plays it better than most adults. Next Level, yeah, yeah, I heard of it. But my bad, Lucy. Well, let's listen again, but no YouTube. Oh my god, the Counter Strike years played way too much. Robert Fixes says. Okay, like I was telling my friend this yesterday. Like we're both like directionally challenged. Like I definitely think I am. I shouldn't be speaking for her. Actually, no, she's worse than me. But we're both very, very bad, I think, with like directions. Some people are just good, they're wonderful, and some people just suck. And I'm one of those people that just like I literally could not properly read street signs. I know. As a full grown adult. So it's very, very depressing. I will get lost. I will die in a maze. Mazes freak me out. Because I have no directional senses at all. Like I will die in there. I like refuse to go inside a maze. Like it's kind of tempting for like Halloween, but then at the same time, I know I'm gonna I'll have like a freak attack. Uh, but yeah, I'm like, I just get lost really, really easily and I'm directionally challenged. And I was telling my friend, I'm like, I think I have a theory where all my friends and all the people that I know that happen to be good with directions are also like big gamers. So I seriously believe, and tell me if some of you guys are gamers, but you're like horrible with directions. So my theory is this, because people who play games, and I'm not talking like if you play, what is it? Like that snake game, like you or Pac-Man. Actually, maybe Pac-Man, because you do have to go through certain edges and corners. But there's some games that I feel like if you play Monopoly at like Dave and Buster, I don't think you would be good at directions. I'm talking about like the games where like I guess Counter-Strike would probably count as one of them, where you have to like go and find your enemies and you like go into these rooms and then you have to like hide and you have to remember where you went and where the life potions are or whatever. So I feel like you have to be good at directions. And then you just continue to challenge your mind to the point where it's like you're just better at directions than most. I seriously believe that because I've yet to meet somebody who's like amazing at those games, but horrible in real life directions. So I'm gonna stick to that. I don't know why I went on a tangent about that. Hold on. Sorry, Atari 26 2600 and Game Boy. I know what a Game Boy is, Henry. I don't know what an Atari 2600 is, though. I left long ago. Maybe I should visit Chuck E. Cheese. Is Chuck E. Cheese still like open? I can't remember the last time I've seen like a real life Chuck E. Cheese or like been inside one, but I feel like they need to make a comeback. I would love it if we could have a grander, fancier, better version of like Dave and Buster, but then, or maybe Dave and Buster just needs to invest more money into having like a second floor. Like first floor, keep it as it is, you know? And then second floor, like, I don't know, jumping castles, maybe a little bit like Chuck E. Cheese. I just really liked when I was a kid, like one of those things. It's in Chuck E. Cheese too. The playgrounds, you know, at McDonald's, where you can like go into the tubes, the sliding tubes, or you can like, there's cushions everywhere. Kind of, you could technically get lost, but I don't know. It's just good times. I feel like I would like an adult version of that. New games look so cool now. Late night shout out, like button absolutely destroyed. Thank you so much, Robert. Fix it. Hey everyone, Blackpink. Yes, yes, JB Love, all about Blackpink. I mean, I saw like a short. I didn't watch it. I just know that I think Taylor Swift took home the biggest award of the night because I have a friend who's like, well, I love Taylor Swift too, but she's more obsessed with it. And I saw on her story feed that I guess Taylor Swift's going to come out with this new song, and it's like it marks like the 10-year anniversary, I think, or like at least a decade since like Kanye West cut off Taylor Swift during like one of the VMAs because of Beyonce and whatnot. But she's going to be releasing like, I guess, um a new, either like a new single or a new album or something, I forget, but like a new song that I'm very, very excited about in October. I think the date was October 21st, if my memory serves me correct. And apparently she took home like a giant award. But I also saw Lisa of Blackpink just like taking an award by herself. Obviously, Blackpink, the group, got the Metaverse award, which is really good because I feel like even though crypto winter and all, at least the metaverse, the word metaverse, I feel like is slightly bullish for the crypto market. Even though I think we're still under $1 trillion. Hi there, JJJJ, a cool dude. Lucy, finally back. Hi there, Mr. Amore. Lucy, I started buying again. Wait, what are you buying now? Are you buying Doge on Mars or Dogecoin? By the way, guys, I didn't really get to, I guess, ask anybody on the main channel. I know I brought it up, but the whole thing with like Billy Marcus, Dogecoin founder, having turned down that $14 million to Dogecoin or whatever project, is that like, did we realize if that's factual or that's just like news? The news is saying that and nothing's like solid, because I still find it very mind blowing. $14 million, the things you could do. Buying only BTC, only BTC, MD says. Nice. Good for you. I mean, oh, what is something that I found out today? I saw this really random pop up. I think it's on Instagram, I'm pretty sure. I don't know who posted it or how real it is. I'm pretty sure it is real because something ridiculous like this could happen like 10 years ago. But there is this post about Bitcoin. And if you guys knew about Bitcoin, you know, like 10 years ago, let me know either here or down in the comment section below if this is something you've heard of. So apparently, like I think it's like at least 10 years ago or like closer to 8 years ago. There were these gaming tournaments. I don't know what game, but there were like these video game tournaments, and then people would go to it. I mean, there's still video game tournaments and whatnot, League of Legends, blah, blah, blah. And the awards would be like, if you come in last place, you get, oh wait, no, if you come in like first place, they give you, let's say, like $1,000 or $2,000. If you come in like second place, you get like maybe $500, and then the price points go lower. If you come in number 3, maybe you get like $100. If you come in number 4, you might get $50. But if you come in number 5, like there was this list that it showed, and then like if you came in lower, you actually got 25 Bitcoins. Like that was the post. And I was like mind blown that somebody out there who got a 5th prize could have gotten 25 Bitcoins. And if they were smart enough to keep it or forget about it, they would just be rich because they didn't even come in number one at a video game tournament or some type of like tournament. That's just so insane. But also, I guess that would be like, that would be the best thing ever, I feel like. To feel bad because I feel like if you go and do a contest and you come in last or not first place, it just feels awful. I mean, I don't like it. I don't like to lose. And yeah, to know that you're the true winner because you won 25 Bitcoins. Like let's say 10 years later. And then the dude who got like first place really just got like 2K. It's a great feeling. If you can imagine that I had 15 Bitcoin in 2015, use it to buy stuff. Same year. Oh my God, Mr. Moore. I did not know this about you. I don't know many people who've ever had. I know people mentioned on my main channel that they at one point had like a whole bunch of Bitcoins and sold it. And I know someone that's like close to me that did have hundreds, if not thousands. I think it was actually thousands of Bitcoins before 2016. And then they sold it right before everything popped. So terrible stories happen all the time. At least we know nobody's actually alone in all of this crypto winter stuff. But what makes me happy about seeing news like this is at any given point, and again, not financial advice, do your own DD, entertainment purposes only, but news like that, like people spending in 2015, you having 15 Bitcoins, or that guy who bought the pizza at Papa John's in Miami, all of these things just goes to show that nobody knows the value of future stocks. Nobody knows the value of crypto in the future. You just cannot. You can say, okay, like the tide has turned, it's already over because Dogecoin already popped over 1 penny and even hit 75 cents at one point. You can say that Ethereum already popped over 4,000 and BTC already, did so well at $69,000. And, that moment will never happen again. But that's also probably how people felt back in 2015 or 2013 or 2012 about Bitcoin. They're probably like, oh, it already like exploded so much. It cannot explode more. When really, I just personally feel like money is just a number. It's made by human beings, and human beings are manipulative and can do a lot of crazy stuff. Way back, you needed the original device to keep Bitcoin, Henry says. My nephew said someone gave him Bitcoin and he doesn't know how to get it back. Man. Yeah, back then I guess it was hard to keep it because I keep hearing like from people that they would just try to sell it and then easily have their Bitcoin stolen. A lot of people. And it just was not easy like this, right? Like there wasn't everybody has an app and all the crypto exchanges are begging you to refer your friends and family. It wasn't, and then even now people still have their accounts frozen. Voyager. You had $2 million, X-Ray says. Yeah. And your point? Yes, Haruhi, this was a few years ago, Henry says. Like if you change phones or computer, the URL or whatever doesn't work. Huh. Haruhi says, at Henry, he might be sitting on a gold mine. Wait, who's sitting on a gold mine? Hold on. If you can imagine this was a few years ago. Oh, are you talking about doesn't know how to get it back? Needed the device to keep the Bitcoin. Are you guys talking about how like there are people who have it on a device and forgot their passwords for Bitcoin? Because I'm pretty sure, and again, you have to check yourselves. I'm pretty sure I watched a video on YouTube about someone hacking, like a professional hacker who has a YouTube channel, and somebody, I guess with like a lot of money, contacted this person, this individual, the hacker, to help him unhack, I think it's Bitcoin or like some type of cryptocurrency that was on this like little drive. And it took like a long time and a lot of effort for the hacker to do it. But once it was done, the hacker got their share and then the person got like all their crypto or their money back. So I definitely think that that's possible. So if you forgot your password. I'm not sure if it's not the 24C keys. It's something like the password, I believe, to the locked up drive or something. So that might be it. Oh, Mr. Moore says every paycheck in 20 bucks on Matic. Doge, love it. You are such a loyal Doge fan, man. Like, I'm not even buying my every 20 bucks on Dogecoin, but I do have Matic. I do have Dogecoin. I don't have ADA. I don't have Solana. All till next bull run in 2 years. Oh my god, I can't wait till it's like we can say it's next year. 2 years. That's 2024. And I'm not even sure if I believe like 2024 will be like the bull run. Like if everything runs smoothly and we do get a bull run in 2020, or I mean, if everything runs smoothly and like Bitcoin does the halving and then later on it takes off. I'm not even sure if it has to be 2024. It could be early 2025 or later in 2025. Could be a delayed start, who knows. So I'm definitely going to be very careful. Beside that, wait, I'm sorry, haha. Beside that Doge bill, is that a sheep or a new coin? I love how everyone thinks it's a sheep. Okay, you know what it is? It's because this bull, it's a bull. This bull has horns, and then the horns just kind of like get lost in like the board. So I think everyone thinks you're a sheep, but you're not. It's MooMOO. So MooMOO is a professional trading app under Futu, as you guys can see down in the description below, and then pinned to the top of my stream for those of you folks that would like to get some free stocks from MooMOO. You can currently get 13 free stocks till the end of this month with MooMOO after you open up a new account and deposit the required amount. So definitely check it out using my link down in the description below and pinned to the top if you're interested in MooMOO. I know it sounds like a cow because it's MooMOO, but it's a bull. WEBULL, the name is clearly taken. My nephew may be sitting on a gold mine if he can access BTC, Henry says. Oh my God. Oh my God, Henry. Can your nephew come here and thank me if he does end up getting all his millions back because we told him he could? But seriously, maybe he is sitting on a and he better thank you. Better buy you like all the Teslas you want. Doesn't Litecoin have in 2023 next year? Anyone use Litecoin? I know many of us have it. LOL. Really? Do you guys all have Litecoin? I don't have Litecoin. I'm missing out. Yeah, LTC halving is 2023, MD says, but all other chain have that fast and cheap transaction and also SC. Yeah, I heard about the Litecoin halving, I think, on the main channel earlier. Okay, sorry, guys. One last thing, and then I gotta go. I swear I will never think stocks and coins are going nowhere like I did a few years ago. Yeah, see, like those stories are always the best. So thank you, Mr. Moore, for sharing that 2015 story with us. I know it must hurt a bit, but those stories inspire me to be like, hey, you know what? I'm not even holding this thing on for that long. Like, it hurts. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It feels like since May of 2021, just nonstop pain around the clock. As the months go by, I'm like, when? Moon. Oh, thank you, Zombie Doge Army. Like, when can I take my family to Dubai? Thanks for the very cute Shiba Inu sticker. How's it going? Very good. Thanks for coming in and joining us today. Oh, we're selling this time for sure, Mr. Moore says. I hope we're all selling. Let's make a promise to each other that if we all get blowingly rich, like if anybody in here or their nephews make millions from like thousands, you should definitely probably cash out, but not financial advice. I'm doing it. You can just watch me do it if it happens, or yeah, or maybe I'll get richer because maybe if you hold it till you're 80, maybe you'll be a multi-billionaire. I don't know. But what was the last thing? Okay, so yeah, as you can see by my title, I watched the Netflix movie that I told you guys was most like, some of you guys are like, let me know if it's a chick flick. And I'm like, I think it's a chick flick because it's a girl in the front of for the entire trailer and was talking about like how she got pregnant after college and blah, blah, blah. And it just seemed like a chick flick to me. But now that I finished watching it, and honestly, for originality, not like originality in the plot, but for how the movie was presented, I have to give it at least a 7.8 out of 10. I actually liked it. 7.8 out of 10 for this movie. With I keep saying her name wrong. Is it Lily Reinhart or Lily Reinhart? But it's a girl from Riverdale. Okay, I'm just gonna search it up because it's bothering me. Lily Reinhart. There we go. I got it. Lily Reinhart from Riverdale. Um, she's in this movie called Look Both Ways of 2022. So actually, let me click into it because I actually don't know the rating. I rated it just now 7.8. So it's on Netflix. I rated it way higher. 91% like this movie for Google users, but I feel like every time I check Google for movie ratings, they always give it really high when the actual ratings from like IMDb, Rotten Tomato, Metacritic are always like so much lower. Get ready. IMDb says it's 6.3 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes is 56%. Metacritic is 49%. So I was very off with this one. I guess they're right the last time. Whatever last. Oh, The Gray Man. I was spot on with The Gray Man. I swear to God, guys, I'm not cheating on this. But yeah, I actually really, really like it. I still stick with my 7.8, and here's why. Here's my explanation. On GB Love, Lucy, do you share Netflix? Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to tell you if I share outside of my household, which Netflix still can't control right now in the US, but they are going to clamp down on us by 2023. But I do share my Netflix. Sharing is caring, folks. If I have it within me to give and the people deserve it around me, they will get. That is how I live my life. Zombie Alan up to. Hey, wait, is Alan here? Hold on. I don't see Alan in here. Did I miss him? Okay, well, if you are in here, I think Alan's asleep. Sup, Swagmaster. The World Cup is doing good for Chili's soon, Henry Bueller Jr. says. Lucy, I hope you know CPR because you just took my breath away. Those cheesy lines, man. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Alan is passed out, LOL. I was tweeting back at Alan earlier. Hope he's doing well. I feel like he puts a lot of like chicken emojis or talks about chickens a lot. So like now, I'm sorry, Alan, if you're watching this, but whenever I talk about your name or you or I see you pop up on Twitter, I'm just like, chickens. I want a chicken. Okay. What was I gonna say? Okay, so Look Both Ways. This movie, why I thought it actually deserves 7.8 is here we go. You ready? The way the movie was presented was so different. So what they did was that it's a story. It's like a girl. So Lily Reinhart, she plays a girl who just graduated from college. So she's trying to start her life. She has this plan of like working for an animation company in LA. And basically like I think she's from Texas originally or something. So she was like trying to move her life, try to like get her land her dream job, which is be like an animations creator. And her life just pretty much like her life plans did not go her way once she realized that she was pregnant. But then the way that the movie did it was that you don't just see her life of what happens after she gets pregnant. You have two versions of the movie. But it's not like the two versions, like how usually for movies, they'll show you like, even if there was two endings, I swear I've seen movies with like two endings, but they'll usually like have the same story the whole time. And then you're like the last 10 minutes, they'll be like, okay, this is ending number 1 and this is ending number 2, right? So that's usually when you see two endings, but this is not. This is like literally two separate movies, two separate possibilities, two storylines within one. So how they'll do it is first you see her like how she gets pregnant, who gets her pregnant, and then the moment where she realizes she's pregnant, they start off like the story just breaks down into two parts. So then they'll like you'll just have to like keep up with it, which I felt like was kind of like a brain workout, but you have to like keep up with it and be like, okay, now she's in LA in her life where she didn't get pregnant. And then her other life where she did get pregnant and ended up having a child, she's like still in Texas. And then like the characters around her, like her parents, the guy who got her pregnant, and her future boss, like those characters still show up, but they interact differently with her and how she feels about her life. And like even clothing and hairstyles and just everything is so different. So I think like it was just a good way to kind of process my own life. I felt like when I was watching it, nothing to do with pregnancies or anything because I haven't experienced that yet. I felt like it was less a movie about just a girl getting pregnant and getting a job or fall in love, not fall in love. To me, it wasn't like really about that. It was more of just like a good way to show people that you may complain about your life a lot. I know I done that a lot where I'll complain if something doesn't go my way. Like, right? Like you might have had a plan when you were like 13 years old, how your life would be like by the time you're 21 or by the time you're 50 or 80. And then you look back or something happens that's traumatic or bad or even great, but it changes your lane and it forces you to do something else with your life instead of what you planned. And then a lot of people I think would like hold a grudge against whatever happened, whether it be, you know, an accidental pregnancy or maybe a relationship, blame another person or maybe a job they didn't get. There's a lot of like ways you could hate your life because you think, okay, that's just what I wanted. And what I wanted is the only proper way to be happy. And if I don't get that, then nothing else is good. So, like, actually, a lot of people I've met do have that type of mentality. And it's very tiring and it's very sad because then you just live the rest of your life being disappointed because you couldn't go that one route. It's like taking the wrong turn on a highway and then thinking like you're going to be pissed for the rest of your life. So I thought that this is just like a really, really good movie to remind people that you could have so many different happy endings. Um, even if you took the wrong curve and you didn't actually do what you thought you would do. And then sometimes if you get everything you want, you get your dream job, your dream girl or man or whatever it is, everything that you thought you wanted. It doesn't necessarily mean that all the happiness that you thought would come from it would come from it. And I felt like that movie was really good in telling that. Or at least I felt it. And I don't feel like she was really just like the main, like she is the main character, but I felt like from it you can also see that other people involved in her life, all of their lives were easily affected. It was just like all like a butterfly effect, and they all have chances to be completely different people. Like one person, even though you don't think you could have that much effect on others, you could have a huge effect on those around you, whether they're close to you or not so close. So, yeah, just want to share that with you guys. I still don't think most of you guys are going to watch it, but you could check out the trailer. If you check out the trailer, it doesn't really make sense actually on Netflix to me. The trailer I watched at least. And you just want to watch like the first quarter of it and see if you like it, maybe. Lucy, love your questionnaire polls. Do you think we are going to see economic collapse? Nice hair, by the way. Thank you. This is literally like the messiest. Me did not brush my hair. Two random clips up there, but I'm glad you like it. Anyone seen Salmon? I want to see to know why you felt like that and curious how I feel. GB Love says, I want to see to know why you feel like that. Okay. Honestly, I it's not considered a good movie as I just told you the ratings for like Rotten Tomatoes. And it's not a movie I would watch again because it's not funny or entertaining enough like Marvel movies in my opinion or Sex and the City for me to watch over and over again. There has to be other aspects to a movie where I felt like I just want to watch scenes over and over and over again. So it's not one of those, but I think it's like a one timer. Not bad. Not bad for not just people like coming of age or whatever or graduating from college. It's just like a good movie all around. To like consider, like a storyline to consider about your own life. Sorry, Raw Food Writer said, do you think we are going to see an economic collapse? I think I think Michael Burry said that we're going to see the worst one yet. And then all these other people are like, we're not really in a recession because this would be a funny recession if it were a recession because it's too good to be a recession because the job market's not terrible. And right now, people are still buying, people are still spending. And I'm seeing that in my everyday life. So it's not like, okay, the news is lying to us. Like, I don't see anyone spending. Everyone's so broke and all my friends are living in a box. Like, that's not what's happening. So it's really, really hard for me to, I guess, think that we're going to have the worst economic collapse, even coming in at 2023, 2024, which some people still have a prediction for. So at least for 2022, I feel like we're pretty safe for the next 4 months. But again, that's just my reflection upon all of the news and all of the different analysts and the economists that keep talking and yapping about how it would be a joke if we go into a recession right now. So yeah, but who knows? Nobody knows anything. Maybe by December, maybe around Christmas time, everyone's going to freak out. There's going to be all this FUD about how we're just canceling Christmas now because inflation is too high and gas prices go back up. So far, I think gas prices are still lowering, which is not bad. I mean, more expensive than $3 a gallon, but not too terrible. Haruhi says it's not bad. I think it's a good to watch. I hope you're talking about Look Both Ways. But if you watch Look Both Ways and you hate it and it's terrible, then just let me know. I really like Sandman. It's kind of woke, but it's not horrible. I've never watched Sandman. Sandman? What is it about? Okay, cool. Anyone see that? Interesting. I'll have so many to say, but the movie showed two multiverse scenarios. So both outcomes, Swagmaster says. Yes. So basically, you're introduced to the character in the beginning, and then you're just like seeing literally one scene about her life with child, and then one scene of her life without child, with child, without child, with child, without child, and then the end. And then you see how, like, I'm not going to ruin it for you because I still want you guys to check it out, like what happens. And I guess I enjoy the fact that I couldn't really guess the ending because I usually feel like I can guess the ending. And this one, I felt like I couldn't really. Like some things I guessed, but some things came as a surprise. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. I really, really appreciate it. Stay positive. Hopefully tomorrow, Tuesday, is a green day. Hey there, Alan. You came right as I'm about to go. But don't worry. I'll be back later, guys. Take care. Good night.